Hello, TikTokers. Welcome to Real Law Talk. I got this question today from my son, actually, and it made me think: what is reasonable doubt? We, as soon as I say the word to you, you're thinking of something. You're thinking of, oh, well, I think it's with if they presented enough evidence. Let me read you the portion of the jury instruction. The jury instructions are written instructions that judges read to the jury. It is the law the jury must follow in the case, as given by the judge, as backed up by years of case law and litigation. Okay? So in New York, if you're on a jury, let's say it's a murder case, you're going to be given this instruction. A reasonable doubt is an honest doubt of the defendant's guilt for which a reason exists based upon the nature and quality of the evidence. What does that mean? You got no idea. You Most people in juries are not attorneys. Most people haven't studied law. Most people have never been on a jury. So what happens is they go to the back room. There's no judge there. There's no one to help them. The only help they get is writing a note to the judge that may or may not be answered. No one sits there going through the evidence. They go through the evidence. And if they all agree that the prosecution has proven a defendant's guilt in a criminal case beyond this standard, which is different for each person, your standard of reasonable doubt is different than mine because we're different people. We've had different experiences. And just like the next guy, so you put 12 people in the room and they have to decipher what this evidence means. And oftentimes, the reason why cases go to trial in any arena is because they're close calls. If a case is so overwhelming for one side, it settles, or there's a plea, or there's a dismissal. But a trial happens a lot of times because the case is close, and each side thinks they can win. Thus, each side presents evidence, thus making the job of the jury much harder. It always kind of shocks me when 12 people, especially in New York, agree on anything. Get together with 11 of your friends, see if you can agree on anything. But the jury instructions, and the jury instructions are different for each state. I advise you to look up yours. You're going to see it's totally some are totally different than New York. And that's the job and the stress of the jury. I urge everyone to serve in a jury if they can. You will learn a lot. And that's Real Law Talk.